Welcome! In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Gracioso portable CD player. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So let's get this open. Now there are some quick instructions on the back. You can pause and read through those. So here's the CD player. Let me get this out. There we go. So here we have a power brick. This outputs 5 volts at 2 amps. We have a remote control. This takes 2 AAA batteries. I'll insert those. We have a USB Type-C cable. It's a little over 6 foot long, so it's a nice long cable. And here we have a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable, and it's around 40 inches long. So let's take a quick look at the manual. So here's what comes with it. Here are the specs. So this will play CD, CDR, CDRW, MP3, WMA. This has a built-in FM radio, has 2 40mm speakers with a 4 ohm impedance. Output is 3 watts per speaker. We also have the dimensions and the weight. And here are the main features. We have LED screen display, USB flash, reading, playing. It has full band FM radio, Bluetooth 5.0, 3.5mm input-output port, has repeat modes, and it has a sleep feature. And here are the different buttons and different parts of it, and it has a remote control. So this talks about Bluetooth transmission. So this can send Bluetooth to a pair of speakers or headphones. Here we have basic operation, powering it on or off. And we have CD instructions, Bluetooth mode instructions. So this can also receive Bluetooth as FM radio. You can place a USB flash drive in it with music on it. This talks about the repeat function, the AB repeat function, and auxiliary input. And here we have troubleshooting. So let's take a look at this. So this is made of plastic. We have the buttons on the top. They are tactile buttons. We have a display screen there. On the side we have a power switch. We have USB-C power, flash drive, and then we have this has headphone out or aux in. In the back you can see ports for the speakers, and we have rubber on the bottom. So let's get this plugged into power. Now to play a CD, we'll press this here, it will pop up. We'll take out the paper CD and we'll insert our CD media. Now this will play CD audio, which is what I have on this disc, but you could also play MP3s off a disc. So I'll place this in here. I'll close this. I'll turn it on. So it's starting up. Now it's spinning the CD. And it's playing the music. So I can pause it. I can play it. I can go to the next track. Turn the volume down. Now it's showing the volume on the top and the play. Well, that's kind of hard to see with my light. So it's flickering in the camera, but I can see it in person. But let's turn the volume up. So the sound out of this sounds good. It doesn't have deep bass. It has 40mm drivers on it, but when it's turned up, the bass doesn't sound distorted, so that's really good. And you wouldn't expect a device this size to have super deep bass, but it does have a pretty nice full sound to it. It switches tracks very quickly. So this also has a built-in radio. Let's press that. I'll press FM. So here we have the radio. I'll hit scan. So I can't play a lot of the radio because it's copywritten content, but I am in a basement and it seems to be tuning in just fine. Now this is rechargeable. It has a 4000 milliamp hour battery. So I don't know how much the charge is on it right now, but we'll unplug this here and we'll run it just off battery. Now this also supports Bluetooth. So I've been using the remote, but I can press mode here to go to Bluetooth. So it says blue on the display there. And I have my iPad here and I'm on the Bluetooth settings. And here it says CD player. I'll tap on that. It's connected up. I'll get some music up. And now I'm streaming. Let me find music that actually starts playing right away. There we go. Now we can control the tracks with this, so I'll hit next on the remote. And it's going to go to the next track because it will send the Bluetooth signal to your device to switch tracks. Now with that auxiliary cable, you could plug it in here. And you could plug the other end into a device that has a headphone jack. So an example of that might be a TV. So if you have a small TV in a bedroom, you could plug this in and use this as an external speaker. So this will also play music off a thumb drive. So here I have this little SanDisk Ultra. It's a 32 gig drive. You can put a tremendous amount of music on this. I have some music in MP3 format. I'll plug this in here. Now it automatically switch to USB, automatically start playing. And again, we can go to the next track, previous track. Now I have the same music on all of these drives because it's royalty-free music. So you could put a larger flash drive on it, but I really like these little small ones. There are many different options there. They don't stick out very far, so it gives it a clean look. So that's the Gracioso portable CD player. At the time I record this, the holidays are coming around, and one thing I associate with the holidays is music. We'll often play holiday music, and CD players are getting harder to come by. Our main CD player is in our game console, and you have to turn it on with the TV to really use it. This is a perfect option for playing those holiday CDs, but this would also make a great gift too. So if you have a music lover in the family, or maybe a child that's getting into CDs, and you want to utilize that big collection of CDs you have, this is a great way to do it. My kid got a soundtrack to his favorite movie for Christmas a couple years ago, and he hasn't been able to listen to it very much because we don't have a convenient portable CD player. This really fits the bill. Of course, this is so much more. You have that Bluetooth in and out, you have auxiliary in and out, FM stereo, USB. This is an incredibly versatile music player. I think another neat thing about this is when you're not using it to listen to music, it looks nice. So you have the speaker here, and then you can have your favorite CD in the middle, and it becomes almost like a little piece of art. And it kind of reminds me of a record player. The CD actually kind of looks like a record, but with a record player, you actually saw the record playing, and you have that same feeling here. It's not hiding that it's a CD player. It's putting it out there in front. And CDs themselves were always a showcase for the artist's art, so it's a great way to show it off. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.